Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing my July wrap-up. I read 12 books this month and I'm so excited because my average is normally about 7 or 8 because I'm ridiculously lazy, so I don't read all that often, and I'm also not a very fast reader, so you get it. Also, it's been summer, so I've had a lot more time, and I start school in 5 days. I'm going to be a freshman in high school. Wish me luck. So, like, these wrap-ups are gonna become more and more pitiful just because school and homework and homework. But let's get to the book, shall we? The first book I read was Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. So good. 5 out of 5 stars. Like, don't even mess with me about this series because you will lose that argument. The third book comes out, when is it? The 2nd of September. So if today's the 2nd? Today's the 2nd of August. So I only have 1 month to wait for Heir of Fire, and I'm gonna die. But the first book is Throne of Glass. If you don't know already, you probably should, but if you don't, there's that. So the next book I read is a new favorite, probably even top 5. Definitely top 10, but maybe top 5. Is Landline by Rainbow Rowell. And whenever I picked this up, I hadn't read anything by Rainbow Rowell. And this is actually her adult book, and I did not know that. And it was fantastic and perfect and amazing and great and awesome. And so I read Fangirl a little bit after I read this, and that was awesome too. I think that's in here. Cool. Dang it, spoiled you. Anyway, this book, just read it. It is very good. The next book I read, I think we're getting into my booktubeathon TBR. Is that what we're doing? I think that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, I think Landline was... Did I read that? I think I read that during booktubeathon. I think I did. And if I did, then here's another booktubeathon book, 4 by Veronica Roth. 5 out of 5 stars. I've been reading a lot of 5 out of 5 stars lately. I've been reading tons of fantastical books. Really. So... if you like the Divergent series, this is definitely a must. I loved A Forest Perspective. Definitely. Contrary to beliefs that people didn't like it. Another booktubeathon book, The Demigod Diaries by Rick Riordan. And it's not really a book. I feel like it's kind of more of a novella. It's like a companion guide thing. It has pictures and stuff. I read it for the pictures thing. Really good. 5 out of 5 stars. Just Percy Jackson. Yeah. The next book I have for the booktubeathon is The Elite by Kiera Cass, and this was the last book I read for booktubeathon. I met all my goals. So proud. Booktubeathon helped so much because I counted 4 as 4 books, novellas. Is that okay? Because I totally did that. Which case I met my 7 if I do that. So The Elite by Kiera Cass, really good. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. 4 out of 5. What? 4.5 out of 5. Just because America's pretty annoying in this one, and not much has to happen because, I mean, this is basically a bridge from the selection to the one, so not much happened, but it was still great, and the characters are good. America got a little bit better in this one. Like, she got a little bit better. Then I read Rebel Spring by Morgan Rhodes. Sequel to Fallen Kingdoms, if you guys have heard of that. I did a book review on it. I think the first couple of minutes are spoiler free. I can't really remember, that was a while ago. But highly, highly recommend this. This is like a high fantasy, magic-y kind of series. Really, really good, and I'm so sad because Gathering Darkness, book 3, comes out December 9th. So it was so good. 5 out of 5 stars. Just as good as the first one, if not maybe better, because some of the characters, and finally we got a little bit of romance. It was so good. The next book I read was The One by Kiera Cass, and I'm doing a Kiera Cass overload in this book, and this month, and I even think I have another Kiera Cass book in there. This was definitely, I think, that's what I said, the best of the trilogy. It was so good. America got better. She really did. She got a little less annoying, a little, and Aspen wasn't in there too much. Like, I get that he was in there a bit, but, like, not just a dump load of Aspen. But I loved it. It's a really predictable series, but still, this one definitely was 5 out of 5 stars. It was probably a favorite of the month. The next book I read was Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Also 5 out of 5 stars. They're all these 5 out of 5 stars. Yeah, pretty much all these are 5 out of 5 stars. Just deal with it. Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, just everybody knows about this book, so good. Just read it. It's perfect, I promise. Then, thank you, school summer reading assignments, for making me read non-young adult warrior girls killing monsters. I had to read To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. And it was okay. I don't like the classic genre, like, at all, anytime. The only classic, I don't even know if that's a classic. The only classic I really like is The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. Is that a classic? I think that's a classic, but this was just like, good God, man, just shut up. It just kept going on about things that weren't important. Just a couple parts. Like, I get the things. Like, there were parts of this book where I was pretty enthralled, but then the rest, I'm just like, stop. Why are you doing this? And I think I might have liked it a little bit better because this genre is so foreign to me. I don't read stuff like this. This is kind of like realistic fiction. I don't read stuff like that. And, like, I don't like the genre. I don't like the world. Like the universe. I don't like the writing style. I don't like the characters. So it's difficult. And here's what happened. Okay, so I woke up one morning and I only had like 50 pages of Fangirl and I was too tired to read the night before, so I finished that. Then not 30 seconds later, I had this by and I started it. So not only am I so unfamiliar with this type of book, I just dove right into it right after reading young adult awesome fiction with quirky characters. So there's that. I think that was a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was okay, just whatever. Then I had the selection stories, The Prince and the Guard by Kiera Cass. This is the last Kiera Cass book, I promise. So good. Oh my gosh. The Guard was, like, not that good because I don't like Aspen, and that was about Aspen. It was okay, though, because we at least had it was okay, but it was longer than The Prince was, which was depressing because The Prince was probably the best thing that's ever happened to me, just because I really love Max, and his perspective was awesome, and you just got to see him and how he felt about the selection. It was so good. Oh, so good. If you like the selection series, just why are you sitting here? Go buy that book. Then I read, in 3 hours, The Giver by Lois Lowry. Go watch my review on it. I think I was a pretty good review. I had my thoughts about me. I was doing pretty good in that review. There are spoilers, but just whatever. Fantastic. Definitely one of my new top 5? I don't know. Definitely on my top 5 is Stiphios, Percy Jackson, that, The Hunger Games. Yeah, I have a lot, but this is definitely top 10. So good. It's the original dystopian. Everyone's read it though, so like, why am I talking about it? And then finally, I wrap it all up on the last day of June with Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. Also have a review up for this. Check it out. This was a 4 out of 5 stars, I think, just because I mentioned my reasons in my review. I think it was a little too long. Like, it couldn't have been shorter because nothing, like, there was the stuff that had to happened and it took a little long. But she could have condensed some things to where it wasn't this big. Like, you know, contemporaries, you always are wishing that you had more, and, like, because they just maybe end abruptly. This one wraps it all up. It's very extensive ending, so go pick that up. It was cute though. It was summery and awesome. I'm dying. Oh my gosh, that was really unflattering. I'm sorry. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm probably not going to make a July TBR video just because my TBRs are always just changing. Like, I'll have a set plan, and then I'll go and buy books, and then it'll change because I want to read the book that I bought right then. So my TBRs are just very, very unpredictable, but I can give you an idea of what I'm going to read. After I finish this book, This Star Won't Go Out by Esther Earl, I'm almost done. So good. Once I finish this, probably tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to read Eleanor and Park. I went and bought that yesterday. And, see, school is starting this month, too, so not only are my TBRs unpredictable, I also have school starting, so who knows what's gonna happen. Definitely Eleanor and Park, Just One Day by Gail Forman. I found it the other day in my bookstore, and we never have it, and I was so excited. Definitely gonna read Just One Day, maybe even after Eleanor and Park. Plan on reading, I'm looking at myself, Maybe the 6th Harry Potter. I really, really wanted to get to that soon. Shadow and Bone. Shadow and Bone. Shadow and Bone. Shadow and Bone. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Cinder. I think. I don't know. Watch me not read any of those. Watch me. Then maybe The Essence by Kimberly Durting. But definitely Eleanor and Park in Just One Day. Those are like... So, thank you guys so much for watching. And comment, like, subscribe, please. It really helps me. Oh, yeah. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.